Well, good morning guys. I'm starting on another project that we've got to get done as we get closer to this finishing of this conversion, which is great. I'm looking forward to that. I'll spin you around and show you what I'm doing. As you know, I love making templates. It's my favorite thing to do. So I've made a template for the engine cover. Once again, I find it easier now just to use paper, and then once I've joined it all together, I just cut the edge parts of it, and that way all the rest is easy. So now that I've got the stencil for this, I'm going to make one piece of wood this size. However, I'm not going to join it to that section there. I'm going to have it all together on one side so the wood will sit over there. But when I take the engine bay cover off, this whole lot will come off so I can get to that cover as well. So I'm not making two separate covers, otherwise I've got to put a little holes in it and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Alright guys, I forgot to get the camera out and start filming, cutting out the template for the engine cover. But as you can see, I've cut out the plywood, I've sanded it all down. Now I'm working on doing the cup holders. So what I've done is I've taken a can and drawn a circle around the bottom. I've also taken a coffee mug. I've also taken a water bottle to see whether it's going to hold it all. So I've worked out what size roughly I'm going to need. Now I've got a little circle in the middle. I'm going to screw a screw into the middle there, use a bit of tape and measure out not tape, bit of string, and then draw my circle, because I haven't got a hole saw that big. So I'm going to drill a smaller one and then use a jigsaw to cut it out. Alrighty guys, I've drilled it through. I've had to use a jigsaw and then I've just got it closer and closer and closer. So that fits fine. And you've got to remember there's going to be sitting on a base, so that's fine. Same with the can. The can's a bit bigger, but it's not going to move anywhere. And the main one was the water bottle. So she's all good. Should fit beautifully. Alright, I had to put that in and it's just a bit tight, so I'm just going to have to just open it up just a little bit more. Alright guys, I'm just going through. I've cut this section to 35mm and the parts I'm using are 15mm thick. So by the time I stick this on the top, which is 15mm thick, and we put it, it's got plenty of room to sit properly and it's not going to spill. You can still get to it okay. And a water bottle. So all good. The other section here is going to be for the tissue. It's going to go in like that. And then at the end here, there's going to be a part for Carolyn's phone to go in. So I'm just cutting that now. Alright guys, I've finished for the day. I made the base, which you saw, and this is Carolyn's side, her thing that she can use for her cup holders and stuff. So she's got tissues that go in there. We've made 2 spots, so it can be that, or it can be the water, or it can be a can as well. They all fit. There's also a slot here for a phone, so she can sit it in there, and also it can charge as well from here. There's a USB, a lighter, right? A USB cigarette lighter here, so we can charge a phone up. So this is all ready to go on tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to carpet all this. Once I've made sure everything's right and I've put it together, then this is going to get carpeted like the base of the engine bay as well. So that's Carolyn's. I've got to do mine, which is pretty much just going to be the same as this side. I don't need a tissue box because Carolyn's got one there. The only thing that might be different is I might have a little section here that'll be open for my keys and wallet and stuff like that. So that will be the only difference with hers, but the template's already made for my side, so it'll be easy. I just have to cut out all the circles and stuff and make the frame. So tomorrow that should be done. Might even get the carpet done. Under the plywood floor that I made, there's going to be a heat shield under there as well, so just extra protection for the heat coming off the engine. Anyway guys, I'll get back into it tomorrow and we'll show you more of it tomorrow. Good afternoon guys. I've been working on getting my one done, and Carolyn's we cut all out yesterday. I've glued them, screwed them all together now. So Carolyn's one is here, and it'll be going like so, and mine will be like so, along there. So my phone, drinks, and this is where my wallet and keys will go as well. And that leaves enough space for Carolyn to hop in and get to her seat and out alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-drill all the holes from up underneath and make sure all this is set up and right, and then what I'm going to do is carpet it all. Okay guys, I've just temporarily screwed it in from the bottom with a few screws. I've gone through it and I've pre-drilled all the holes where they're going to go, because when I put the carpet on I won't be able to do that. So now that I've got them pre-drilled, and not all of them are in but some of them are in, it's looking good. I'm going to go and stick it in the bus now and have a look, and then I can start putting some carpet on there. See how we go with that. Alright guys, there it is in situ. Carolyn just came out and walked across to get into her spot. No problem, she can get through with all that. This is mine with the key and wallet, so that's where it's going to go so it doesn't slide everywhere. My phone, Carolyn's phone, and our cups. Everything else opens up no problem, and the lighter for the cigarette, for the charger of the phone. So now I've got to work out how to do the carpeting for it. I'm also going to put some heat shield on here and also below here as well, so just trying to stop that heat that you know comes through. Alright guys, engine cover is now had the insulation put on both sides. I've also drilled through for where the screws are going to go in to hold the cup holders and stuff, so that way I know exactly where I have to screw into on both sides. So down the bottom here I've got it marked so I know exactly where they are, where I've got to screw into. The only other thing I've got to do for this is I've got to get the carpet. Now we're debating whether we're going to get some more carpet and recarpet the section again, or we're going to use what we've got. Haven't decided yet, so we'll have to wait for this. I'll just continuing working on the panels. So We get our car back on Monday after it's been in the smash repairers after somebody smashed into it. So once I get the car back, then I can go and have a look for the car, but I've got no car at the moment, so I can't do that. So this part will have to sit on hold for a little bit longer. Not long though. G'day guys, I just thought I'd give you an update of how things are going. Our car had somebody run into it while we had it parked on the side of the road and didn't leave any information about themselves. So we've been chasing up getting it fixed. 3 months for the parts to come in, and now we've been without the car for nearly 2 weeks. We just got it back, so it's held up things because I haven't been able to get out and get parts. I've nearly finished this cover for the engine bay. I got some more carpet. I'm just going to cut it out now, and then I'm going to glue it down. I'll let the glue set overnight, and then I'm going to leave some edging bits, that way I can fold it over this edge and then over the edge of the engine bay cover as well. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm hoping to get this done for Sunday tomorrow to get the video out, but if I don't, I'm going to be late on that. That's why the video didn't come out last Sunday either, because I had no parts to finish anything. Alright, let's get stuck into it. I just put some masking tape down just to give me an idea of where I've got to put the contact. I'm using Quick Grip contact by Sally's. So I've got to put it on both sides, so this side and this side. I've got to leave it at least 20 minutes for it to at least get touch dry, and then I can put it down. So that's going to be fun. I can see myself making a mess of this, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, this stuff is toxic, guys. Make sure you use it outside. It stinks. Now, I don't know how well this is going to go putting it onto here. It may be alright. I reckon it's immediate contact once it goes down, so I don't know how I'm going to go. I might have to get Carolyn out here and we try and get it placed down. We'll see how we go. We've got to give it 20 minutes and go from there. Alright, Carolyn came out to help me and we placed it down. I spun it over and I've just rolled it with the roller all over. Now to let it dry, I'm going to put some stuff on top of it, keep it down, and see how it goes. I don't like using that stuff. Besides it being really hard to use, it stinks something bad. It's really bad. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Right, so now I'm going to cut out the cup holders for the carpet around it. I'm not going to use that contact on this one. I'm just going to use my Gorilla Glue and see how that works on this. Hopefully that'll work better than what happened there. If worse comes to worse and I've got to redo that one, I'll put Gorilla Glue on that, because the Gorilla Glue seems to work pretty well on everything. Alright guys, the Gorilla Glue worked well, so what I've done is I've just clamped some other sides. I'll show you the cuts later on, or next video actually. I'll show you the cuts next video as I've run out of time. I want to not miss another Sunday with the video, so I'm going to finish this video off here. It's not fully completed, but hopefully this week I should finish it all off and I'll be able to give you an update in the next video, which I've already got made, except I've got to find a couple of parts for that too so I can get it finished and show you that project as well. As you know, I don't like to put out a project half finished. I like to do the whole video so you can see it from start to go, but because of the car being away for 2 weeks and not being able to get parts, it's sort of put a kibosh on doing those sorts of things for the next 2 videos. Anyway guys, I'll go and finish editing it off now and upload it so you can get to see it. Once again, guys, thanks for watching our videos. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and as usual, I hope your build's going really well, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye now.